This is a direct message to those who call themselves educated, thinkers, leaders, and anyone who's ever taken a paycheck and believed they understood the system. If you can read between the lines, you already know this message is not just words. It's a signal, part of something bigger. This is a real challenge, a test of intelligence, integrity, and depth. Because while the surface world, the so-called 3D world, has its place without characters and morals, it all collapses. The world is on a stage right now, a kind of World Series of consciousness. And the irony is that most don't even know they're in the game. So here's the real question. Can you evolve past labels, past ego, and past systems, and still live with principles when no one's watching? How you interpret this message says everything about you, not me. I'm just a messenger. And as for who I work for, well, I guess that's for you to figure out. This is not the song I thought it was, first of all. It's not bad. Kind of like it. Wait a minute, Paul, only 730 million? Is that the right number? There's like some cartoon, no, not cartoon. Well, it's just really old, like really old, so. Like baseball guys wearing funky outfits. It's crazy how different the world was then, and really how simple it was and how we didn't appreciate it. Get the tags. I think there's a contest. We're gonna have to do something against these people because I think they're fucking up a lot of shit with this. We're starting to appreciate it now. Exactly what was predicted. But when we talk about those things, we're told we're crazy, at least if you've had a mental illness. So what do? Cover it up by being creative. Is that a game? Well, right, we got this whole fucking media wars and all this shit and whatever else, right? Making fun of the games and this tiny fake Oscar, Jimmy, but again, I didn't even watch that. Trump, why were you even bothering watching that fucking stuff, right? Those people, there's nothing there that you're gonna learn. And then you don't know, is somebody acting? Is this part of a show? Is this part of a game? Is this part of something else? And I can tell you, it is. Or are you guys persuading or manipulating? I would say manipulating. Oh my god, pain is so bad in my body. It's ridiculous. But yeah, James like put me on ice and then handcuffed me that I'm not allowed to I am not allowed to message Frank. That's why, like, it's easier to get through it because then you're not in it alone, right? So if you're in it, you get to have fun and you get to be as crazy as you want to be whenever you want to be it, and you get to create shit and you get to have some fun. Oh fuck, Denzel, right? What the hell? Bill Elder's taking us to Pelham. I still gotta it's gotta get to the 123 for the wait for the door to open though, right? Fuck. Makes no fucking sense, I'll tell you that. And then you go, like, some of these celebrity things that they do on, like, Jimmy Fallon and these or Jimmy Kimmel. Or Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Kimmel. I like both of those guys, but I always get their names fucking mixed up. I know which one is which. So, part one in the human family. I guess that would the easiest things would be associating with first. right? Like, are you white? Are you black? Are you mixed? Are you something? Do you fall into a category? Have you ever thought about that? Are you offended if somebody calls you out on a thing with your outer appearance? Shouldn't be ever put into a category where you're divided because of it, but that's what happens, and that's what people do, right? This is the race to end racism, so there has to be a deeper understanding. If people are only judging on that, well, that could be your biggest advantage in this game, ironically, too. And then it goes back right into the fights of the rights. Jim or James, right? Linda called you Jim, didn't she? Right? Which one? And then who in that? And then I'll just go back, right? I guess, Linda, you got to make a point with it. We got to do it the New York way right now, right? We need actual just done. Maybe play up your stereotype. Body type. What type are you? Have you ever analyzed your body type? There's different ones that go into ectomorph, and that's your base, and then like your mesomorph and all that type of stuff. I'm not going to go through the explanations of these things. These are just questions I want you thinking about on how you've analyzed yourself. Know the difference. Body mind type in the connection of that, and how do you connect to your body and to your spirit. G factor type. Have you ever thought about that? Do you even know what that is? If not, I don't know. Which binder are you looking at? Well, if I was honest, then none of this would actually fucking work. Are you a dragon or a tiger, right? Qualities, the yin to the yang, and then the traditional values. And then how does that actually relate to body, and what does that even mean? Are you a healthy weight and a healthy height? These are like kind of base things on prevention that a lot of people then go, oh my God, I can't believe I had a heart attack. Oh my God, I can't believe I had this disease. Oh my God, da 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 da. And I have to change my lifestyle? What? And I don't even have that as a base? Come on. And there's a flip side to that for the understanding of the other side of the people that, like myself, all these health issues and everything like that, where to come from. And then it goes back to different things in the environment, because that's real too, but I'm not going to get into that. Obviously, I'm a little bit mad for some other reasons. Letting it go, I know, but I'm also good. Otherwise, you guys just all popped out over here, so I'm challenging you, Dad, Mom, right? And Bob Proctor's here, and the table doesn't exist, but we need actual matter and money to. Otherwise, we don't scientifically prove shit, and then it does look like a cult. How do you appear to others? How do you believe you appear to others? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever cared? Or are you just narcissistic and kind of do your own thing and always and expect everybody to kind of cater down to you? Maybe you kind of grew up in a household where somebody was blowing smoke up your ass and you had a false sense of belief. Are you fit into a society, or do you feel like a misfit? And then that can go back to external versus internal. I do well at looking like I fit into society, but I've always been a misfit. That's why I guess this qualifying process, you'd have to be a better one to find this island. The divided self. Right? What does that mean? Have you ever thought about that? Left side, right side, up, down, split. Is that a thing? There's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to go into, right, leading into other things. These are just things I said. Have you ever even considered? Your defensive strategy. At least I didn't get it, Johnny. So is it points for sugar or salt? Or is it supposed to be if you're taking the Candyman? But are we... I don't know if Lisa's not getting it. What? Have you ever thought about that in relation and how that is to your body? What your face tells about others. Are you expressive? Do you believe other people's expressions? Or do you believe people's words? Do you watch actions? Do you watch your own? The 5 faces of Adam and Eve. What? Do you know which one you are? The 7-fold faces of, well, I don't even know what that is, some Chinese thing. So, China, right? I think you guys can fill that in. What am I looking at? Right, where am I getting this as a reference? Only, I guess my boss would have to fill you in on that. And I'm not allowed to actually say where that comes from. That's like a side bit thing. Have you ever, like, looked at your hands, like, do you believe in the palm reading stuff? Like, does that actually mean anything? Like, water, fire, earth. So a lot of guys come here from a break from you crazy bitches. Back the fuck off. Air, like that type of stuff. Or is that just like hoax? Have you ever thought about it at all? Or are you just like, no, this is nothing, right? And then which of the 7 hands are you? Right? And then that goes like into something else. And then which planet do you belong to? Do you even know? right? And is that because you were born into it, or is that because it has something to do with your hands? Because we're still in part one, body. And then is your palm, like the palm reading of that hand, and then those lines, and then do you know what your element is? Like earth, metal, fire, wood, wet, metal, water, right? And then how do you relate? And then what does that have to do with the chessboard? Right? Do you know that? Did you ever think about that? And then which Chinese medicine are you? Dana Carvey versus Michael Myers. Guys ended up fighting anyway, so let's just go back to that. And simple, right? Why would you trust Canadians? Like, yeah, explorer, magician, like and that goes into a whole thing. And then, right, Vedas, and then what's your dosha balance? And then what type of humor do you have? Right? They keep trying to put me in some comedy category, but humor is relative, and I think that can lead people down the wrong path with the wrong assumptions if they keep doing that. And then do you revisit your inner child? And then how do you deal with stress? Do you know? And are you getting stressed out? If you're not, really, what makes you think you're actually really on this team? Because you'd probably not be qualified to be working hard enough. Well, before you found these videos in this situation, and then don't even ask right now, who thought we didn't have a population problem? I actually didn't either, right? And then you found out there's only so much seating. It's like, I'll build a bigger table and this and that. It's like, wait a minute here. Actually, now that we got all the facts, and now it is a, hold on, we got a cut numbers situation. How do you feel, right? Because it's like, is it going to be you that you're going to get through? Or are you going to sacrifice yourself for your family? Or are you going to cut them? Right? Like, what are you going to do? Right? Now that you know it is limited seating on this UFO spaceship. And then do you know which dominant brain you're working from? And do you know who pushes your buttons? This wouldn't be doing that in any ways, would it? Which hemisphere, like, do you live in, right? The right or the left? And then, you know, the keys to your element. Do you know, like, have you even found the first key? Do you know which shadow, right, you're working with? Or do you know your sun sign? Have you thought about that? Right, then your horse and your persona. Like, have you worked through that? And then the animal that hides in your heart. Which one are you there? And then, obviously, do you know how to tell a friend from a foe? Like, are you sure about how you even got into this? And then body, mind, identity kit. Like, have you done that? So that's part one. Everything's an irony and a bipolar, right? We worked that out too. If we finally restored the game, or okay, it's a fair game, right? We're kicking out the people who don't play fairly. But how did we do that? Ironically, by cheating first. But I get the names mixed up, and then they get all pissy about it. I don't know who half these people are. I like Rob Zombie. Mysterious Life of Rob Zombie, let me tell you. It's amazing. Like, you can understand people, like, what they've been through when you've gone through it yourself. And a lot of people have a hard time with that. Lex Luthor's first appearance in number 23. Michael, do people call you Superman? How you doing with the trivia? Don't worry, you can just blame it on one of my other personalities that you guys are playing for me. It's all I could remember anyways. My dog just farted. Everybody's in the same situation I was in before, but they sent me to a hospital and told me I was a nut, and everybody's doing the exact same thing that I was doing. All you do is laugh. 1783, what relevance does that have to South America? Really, what else can you do? I remember grade 9 wearing so much makeup because it was like my mask. The mask I needed to wear to hide who I was. I don't think people can understand what abuse really is. Okay, well, pop quiz. What did I put in the fucking garbage cans when I was in Frankfurt in 2019? Let's be realistic. It's not the videos you should be worried about. I don't want medication and I want to feel this because I get stronger every time. Because I'm remembering my own life in my own way, and I know exactly where I am in it based on the emotions that I've been feeling through it. So I can picture that timeline now and piece together things and enjoy the process. It's just happening really fast. So it's like, in a way, it feels like your life's flashing before your eyes before you're about to live it. So physically, I feel very old. So this just comes back. So we're not putting Andrew's face on this one, I was told, because he actually has to pull out the result of building this robot and fixing it for all of humanity. Otherwise, everybody's screwed, and so he doesn't get to go on the sign. Yeah, that fucking $700 I spent getting me my fucking Asian wife, right? Another complicated block. America's gonna get to do their fucking bullying thing now. And they're bringing in a lot of fighters. I like that intro. And then into the actors. Real fighters or performers. McGregor, that makes you a celebrity. You don't get to say you're not a celebrity. Or what did you say? Yeah, you said you weren't a celebrity, right? Well, that doesn't make sense. I feel like I'm 88 years old, to be honest. And so but I'm in my right frame of mind. So obviously I'm 30. I'm gonna be 37 next month. So Candace, hi, is a normal person, not crazy, but physical body. Fibromyalgia is my medical diagnosis. There's a lot of pain for that. So I was diagnosed with medical marijuana for that, to help that. And then they say there's different things. If you take THC, they say that there's delusions on it. However, what if some of those delusions gave you peace if you were able to work through it, and you were able to create something so beautiful, you were able to move past your fear, out of your comfort zone, and into a better life? I already told you I went behind your back, Michael, right? You know now. I want to trade if we can't pull out any wins. No, Black Forest cake wouldn't be my favorite cake. I don't know where my mom got that, but you guys with this whole cherry thing in the Matrix, right? Mom, I think they know I'm a monster now. That's what I'm embracing, and I have such a hard time right now with people that don't understand that or haven't gone through that, I guess. So all I've been trying to do is find the right audience, one that I can be myself in front of, as authentic as I possibly can be, because those are the only people I really want to get the message to right now, from my own voice. And I want the other ones to start to believe in other things, mainly in the fact that, see, we are at the point where it's like, okay, you could say, okay, well, the fucked up thing. So you got like the bodyguard who brings in, obviously, like I already said in the beginning, Samuel L. Jackson was always in. And I said that in the beginning. I even wrote it when I was in the hospital, right? When you tried to put that thing with Oprah in there, and I said, that's not fucking true, you liars. And then we said, like, we knew that. And then obviously when I call Alanis and Blake, they send in Ryan because he's fucking doesn't even know what the fuck's going on, right, half the time, right? Because Betty's always fucking with him. Like, that's how the whole thing, everybody's just fuck with him. And then Hugh comes in and he laughs at him. So, like that's why, and then Ryan's going, really, is he playing a character? He doesn't even fucking know anymore. He doesn't even fucking know. Right? Just so that I do nothing for the day and watch Suits. I've never had an issue with alcohol, but actually I'm going, okay, I'll take the peanut butter whiskey. I'd take an espresso martini. I would take, like, all the drinks, but see, the drinks I like actually are, like, more just sugary tasting things. I do like red wine, like, whatever, but said alcohol, I could take it or leave it. I've never had an issue, but it's like that, it's my issue, like, it's because I like the sugar type tasting things, yes, right? Salt, yeah, I mean, but let's be realistic. I'm a sugar addict, and candy, but it's more the pastries and the stuff's my weakness. Now I want a raspberry Danish. This isn't fucking helping. Do you believe in magic? That's alright, Jason. Just pay money, right? Because you pretty cavemen that were always worshipped by women didn't really fucking have a concept, so I know the trivia would be difficult for you. Might turn you into, like, a real beast thing. Well, then that cat, so that guy's got a better reincarnation, right, than the last cat reincarnation, because that one has a massager, a bed, and then gets to have a threesome with 2 ducks. Rob Lowe versus fucking Robert Downey Jr. It's like, this addict group isn't even any good, right? You guys aren't even willing to get back on the drugs or the drinking, so it's boring. For myself, what that means is that my life meant something, because I know I've only ever wished them something good, right? So it sucks to be forgotten when you did something great for somebody, or never appreciated it at all, I should say. So the people that I like to work with and the people that I like to communicate with work on the same level, where it's like a mutual thing. So we never really, it goes without saying, so you never have to go down that road, and then there's none of that garbage shit. So we have time to spend our energy instead of bickering over stupid shit about who said nothing. Like, somebody's ear's getting bit off today. I didn't get any of the money, asshole, so I'm not in charge either. Who's your number one partner and soulmate? Well, mine became Chester, right? So let's go back to Chester's profile. For the passive French bulldog, just went along with whatever and was a mama's boy bitch. That thing making the logs, right? That's where I'm gonna put the calm man's fucking head in. I'm calm right now saying it, right? I'm not fucking yelling. I'm just telling you how it's gonna be. You guys appear to be always the sane ones, never fucking recognizing, you might have made her a bit crazy. Over garbage, you're not wasting your time. Like, I want to spend time with the people who want to create, who say, you know what, I want to make, a better movie to entertain more people, to educate people on whatever topic, so that people learn in a different way. For myself, I learn through creativity, through a movie. Like, I always joke, I think I learned more about politics and shit through The Simpsons in some ways, about a particular topic that at least made me interested in it enough to learn. So for myself, I was like, I loved English in high school, and I had a taking to, like, definitely Lord of the Flies because of metaphors. So everything I do, there's a metaphor in it. I do put metaphors into all of my work. It's in all of the Elegantly Outrageous programs. It's in all the books that'll be out. You guys didn't think girls would actually let you win anything, did you? Like, real life? I think this is why people are gonna hate you, fam. It's in every clue that's gone out. So we are working with a bigger network. That's also true. So it's not even just like, so there's myself. That's, I say, like, I only founded the company because there's so many people that are a part of it to make it what it is, and I can't do that, so whatever, on my own. And that's what makes a brand bigger, and you create more, and that's a beautiful thing. So that's part of the process. And I've just, to be honest, I'm my own character in my own game as far as the business side goes. Because in my life, it's more fun if I make something out of it. Do you guys just want extra confirmation while I'm in the casino that when O.J. Simpson died, he came over, like, right away? I am beyond disappointed Truth is, I was multitasking, doing too much. I wasn't careful, and I broke my computer right in the busiest time when I have so much on my plate, when I'm so stressed already, and finances are tough. Like, we're, you know, doing all these things, and it's bringing in more money, but we've needed to put out more money, and just a really, really tough time right now. I'm in this challenge, and I was literally watching this challenge, and I'm going, what the So I don't even know if this point's for the dads, against the dads, for the doctors, or against them anymore. Now I'm even fucking mixed up on how to keep score of this fucking game. I guess it's time. I'm strong enough now. And I'm gonna say I'm strong enough now because I've cried. And I'm gonna say I'm strong enough now because I've hurt. Because I've been undervalued. Because I've been shamed, I've been abused. And it's not, I used to think it was, I was telling my story because, and this, you know, because, like, to get attention for it, right? Like, and I had that for a while. And with it came just gross shit to me. It just... Okay, so is the guest still Russian spy? Or a different one? The spy is correct. Just, I seem to be having a hard time with which, for who. Fucking Chinese dads thinking they can fucking try to, right, out ninja me, right? But I did that and then into the samurai at the same time. I already told you guys I was multitasking. How? Where are the cameras? A fox? No, I have to get back in shape now, right? So, Mike, where you were fat and then you got in shape, but you still haven't won anything yet. So, I'm coming to bite off the other fucking ear, you too, Jeff. Right? Prime Day, fuck off. So, who's my real husband? Or am I single? Or am I in a relationship? I didn't like being treated like a piece of meat, right? So, because it wasn't on my terms. You know, I don't know what year it was, Budweiser model or whatever. Yay, Budweiser Girl of the Year for something. You're in the magazine. Yay. Gives a shit. Dan, are you trying to hijack this fucking contest? Oh, come on, I like that big reveal there. Bradley Cooper spinning around the robot and the big, like, fuck you guys to the people who don't understand performers. Thank you. Founder of the Illuminati, his name's Adam. Right? I don't think the Illuminati goes around recruiting people on Instagram dummies. Did anyone really? I didn't. And that's the irony of it. It's my own life. Because my intentions at the time were not good. That's the truth. It's embarrassing to admit. It was a very long time ago. But the vanity in it all, it's embarrassing. Really. Because I thought that's all I was worth. I thought that's all I was. Because apparently over there, the one in the coma needs a nurse. Because I was told that and shown that, and from the earliest of ages made to believe that. And even if it wasn't for you being a different age, even if it was only one time, whether it be a man or a woman, if anyone ever violates you, ever, that's alright, you're just gonna be further in my debt. You owe me. I don't know how the fucking right, you might be Italian, but I'm Polish, so said I guess points to the Polish mafia over the Italians. You're in my debt now. No, you guys really have to get this Frank character you got going on there to speed this up. No, those damn Italians in Miami. Oh, come on. You Italians always want to be the center of attention, right? Now you are. Spotlight. Oh, it's because the fucking internet nerds are fucking with the TV, right? She just got disconnected from the Matrix. Because you guys are fucking with the TV.
Who is?
The internet nerds in a different timeline. Or if you're saying you're Sarah, well, now the AI is listening to you, and then they're fucking challenging you in a Mortal Kombat fight. I want chocolate and cake too. Alright, I'm not doing well. Well, if I do this dancing thing when I feel fat, and even though I'm judging, can I get my body back? Can we make that fucking deal? What would I do if you followed me? Just fuck you up, right? Just confuse the hell out of you. You're trying to use fucking logic. Fuck you, math, and fuck you, logic. Was not your fault. Just chill out. It happened. Forgive yourself. Well, obviously I stole your character, Paul, and then am I whipping myself now, right? Because I was the Handsome Men's Club. I think you're being threatened again. We'll do it on here, and then officially TikTok, and I'll and have this video say, even not because I can't put the filter on. I don't fucking know, but you guys can. Candace isn't she jumping over to rape the robot on that side, right? So there's other characters talking over on this side. Well, this is when isn't this when I'm Russian, right? Fauci, I'm fucking threatening you, and then that goes back to, but this is why Putin, you don't get shit done, this is how we fucking see you, right? This is not, right, we're supposed, I need the guy fucking that was killing people in taxis, right? This is not working for me anymore, right? Because we get nothing done. People have different names for it, and people put different things into creation over it. Novels, chapters, books, magic, cartoons, music videos, songs. If you just get out what's in your head, what can you create? Well, no, Army, I gotta break up with you because it turns out the other race has actually coordinated something that's actually half decent. So there's more numbers there. So the Nazi thing actually doesn't work anymore, right? Usually before, right, it actually seemed to have the numbers with coordination. But now that the other fucking races got their shit together, right? This isn't going to work in my favor. Jealous? No. I love making points, and when the trash takes itself out. What type of person are you really? Or what type of person do you think you are based on who you think your boss is? How do you become free? How do you break away from somebody telling you what to do? I can't be controlled anymore. It's something about it that's just the rage inside of me. Just because I had to pretend for so long, and I stopped being able to look at myself in the mirror. It's countdown to the 29th. Are you a person who likes to challenge yourself and play games? Mysteries of the internet? Or would you rather not be bothered? Comment. I'd like to know. You versus your dad before Father's Day. You can't let him win. I hated myself. Yeah. That's a story of a lot of people that identify as models or need to be models at the time, because it's still one thing I still struggle with seeing, and that's why I'm more comfortable on the camera this way now than I am later, and that could be later today. That's why I don't fit the diagnosis so much as the way that the doctors are trying to fit me in the boxes. I don't fit it because I'm going through it too quickly, right? Because I'm growing too quickly, right? And slowing down when needed to, without the help of medication, which is the natural flow of anyone's rhythm when we're in a world of natural rhythm with Mother Nature. So I guess it's the real, like, we'll just put part 4 in this. Spirit, whose baby is it? I'll bring this murder weapon too, just in case shit gets fucking sideways, and if he doesn't clean up the messes, then I'm like, boom, right? Just bring this out. Each other with the universe. And the truth is, I used to think anyone I talked about the spiritual shit was a bunch of quacks. And I did. And that's why I don't like talking about it. It makes me fucking uncomfortable. Now I'm finally putting it on video because I had a couple friends message me that I was like, oh shit, you're crazy too. You're a crazy bitch too? Fuck, I'm a crazy bitch, you're a crazy bitch. Or like, how can we, wait a minute. How can we run an empire, be a comedian, be a TV show host, be a music influencer? Amazon influencer. I still have that award to give to Kevin. Fuck, sidetrack that was. Yeah, because that thing went off and I forgot that Amazon and this whole thing that we're going to get back to, but that'll be later because I'm going to give it to him in person because now everybody's in quarantine, so it's on an even playing field, so he'll get his award. Probably won't be until like next year in Mexico, but it'll come. It'll come. And then you can present anything to anyone because you show people different bits of information. So if, like, this is at the 15-minute mark in this video. Puppies are messy and they fuck things up. The first thing I would do, mess up that fucking science lab dungeon. Well, I actually wasn't gonna go to Starbucks tomorrow, but if I'm gonna get free shit because it's my birthday and to be a member of this club, I guess it'll be worthwhile. Might not be at the 15-minute mark in the video you actually see. What does that mean? What the fuck? Of course everything's a code, motherfuckers. Everything's a code. But when you slow it down, you can create. If you're all fucking crazy, like, blah, 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 like constant fucking on drugs like a wacko, you're gonna do stupid shit and jump off a building like an idiot. So don't do the fucking drugs. So, like, fuck. Like, this is the difference between the natural, which is like all us fuckers are, you know, if you get stoned or whatever else, like Seth Rogen and fucking Cheech and Chong and fucking Howard and all those guys, like everybody's fucked, so whatever. But they're having fun and they're creating. But stupid Santas, can't remember why that's not gone, right? It doesn't say I'm gonna take away from Jesus' birth. Because they're men, that's not mental health. Those guys are just creating. It's us fucking women that are told that we have to be fucking locked up. Like, that's the thing. So if I was doing I can't even do this fucking video live right now because they would show up and I'm like, no, I'm good, man. But the best thing is they showed up last time at the right time because that is what I needed. And that's how it works. I let them in. I said it was okay and I was ready to go. And now I don't need that anymore. And that's the beauty of this, is because you see through each stage of that healing, you can't throw it away. You can't say, I'm not going to do that, or that's not the part I want to do because I'm uncomfortable doing it. Because let me tell you, I didn't want to play the role again of crazy. Well, no, I'm still only in my fucking second trimester here, right? Fuck guys, right? See, you and fucking Frank and Andrew are my dads, right? With fucking priest shit and the science. Look at the mess we have, right? But then that means I'm David Copperfield because you're a seahorse. And then I guess we're going back to 2007. Alex and we never had sex, but apparently this is your kid, and that is why you have to be here in this theater. So you're saying I am looking like a green monster and I'm fat. And you made me this way. Rude. That was not a role I wanted to play. They fucking made me do that shit, and I didn't want to fucking do it. But I guess somebody saw something in me, some potential, and said, we're gonna cast this fucking girl into the story. And they're gonna add me in, and they did, and that's been cool. And it's up to the clues and the audience to figure out who they is. And I don't know. I give hints all the time. It's part of the game. So it's either the game of total fucking crazies that are having the best time on earth, to be honest. Like, camera angles, right? And different things. It's all scam and a lie, and just putting different filters on things like that. Fuck it. Oh, it says that you're Andrew Tate's best friend. Well, fuck, right? Got sucked into being married to that guy in this Matrix, so that's gonna cause some problems. You gotta think about it. Everybody else is bored. You're playing a fucking cool game. That's cool. I don't know. You can make up your own shit. So, like, there's no really set rules, right? So, like, if you want to make new rules, you can make new rules. If you want to make, like, crazy rules, make some crazy rules. We need some fun in the world again. At least people like me do. Because people like me, I have to admit, are tired. And I sympathize and I empathize with every person who was ever hurt, abused. 20 years, so Clooney or fucking Brad Pitt. Do you trust either of them? I wouldn't. Yeah, we're doing the gold digging thing. I told you I needed to take everybody's money, right? I was honest about it. At least I fucking was upfront. You know, wronged. But understand, you've done the same, because in somebody else's story, you're a villain. Just trust me. I feel just as much of the hate. Like, some people say that, I can't believe that. No, trust me, I feel more than you realize. Why? I don't know. My part's fucked. It's stupid, actually. I never wanted the role of... like, it's dumb, like, to be honest. Like, I talk about it, and I didn't want this fucking role. I didn't want it. It's stupid, actually. I'm really fucking irritated by it. I'm just sorry. I'm just trying to... I get frustrated sometimes because it wasn't, like, you can be asked to do something. Don't worry, I won't be, right, like, drinking irresponsibly with the baby, right? During the earlier in the days, I'll be drinking, and then at night when I got the baby, I'll refrain from the drinking. And then what? Do you know the dogs are microchipped? And you know you have to do it because it's like the chance of a lifetime, right? Like it's this is the opportunity. This is it. This is what you're gonna take. This is the time. You're gonna do it. She said Candyman in the mirror 5 times, so that's why you're here. What were you intending to buy? Because you could get really fucked on this next answer if you don't answer fast and correctly. Well, what year is it right now? It must be 1985, right? Bill stole the company and the fucking ideas. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Bill. I have no problem just saying like that to give my life story away to anyone who wants it and create it in any way, because I'm gonna be fucking making up some shit, so I want to live the shit I make up. I don't want to make it up and then not live it. But was it Frank selling me to all the people then? That's like, so then whose baby is this, right? Oh, fuck, there's so many, I don't know. You did mind fuck your way into an ad after that Australia thing, I guess. Fucking points for this mutant crap. Stan says hi. That's boring. We do it all the time. We do it on our way to work as we commute. We dream of this better life every day, of tomorrow, and we forget about everything that happened today, and we don't sit in the moment ever. We don't sit in that moment because it's uncomfortable when we're not used to success, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want it. Like, you gotta think of somebody like Michael Jackson, how truly, like, that type of eyes and amount of people on you and looking at you all of the time when you're not a person who is, like, really wants that. Like, that's why you really want to kill your fucking daughter. At least you can agree, right? Parenting together, it's like, oh, fuck, I fucking hate you right now. I hate you right now, but fuck, do I hate these fucking kids. Right, well, because fucking your guy Frank, right? He's fucking up the group. Lamborghini now, you're fucking getting... Are you getting kicked out? You guys are so stupid. He doesn't know what he did. Oh, no shit, right? You guys can't figure sex injured. Like, oh no, just don't care of the emotions and the stuff. It doesn't work, right? It doesn't work, right? And then you guys, oh no, it's just our hormones, and you guys can't figure it out or take responsibility. Men pay money again. Well, thanks for the message, Kevin Costner account, right? How do I know it's even from fucking Kevin Costner, right? How do I know somebody didn't make up shit, right? I can't go to any dinners or anything, and right, it's fucking complicated, right? I've just created this. I'm mentally ill. I've created this virtually mentally ill game. I'm a huge fan of his, so I just put him in my thing, right? Even in my fucked up reality, I made him my father, so it's a whole thing. And you know what? Like, if it is his account, then I would be challenging him. But how do I know, right? How do you know on the internet if it is or not? Well, I guess in a way, it's like if you're hated, at least you get attention. That's right. That's why when somebody act badly, you have a kid and they act badly because you're not paying attention to them, unless, right? Like, I don't know who the fuck you are unless you can do something, and then it's like, oh, I hate this motherfucker, because now they're in your realm of things that you pay attention to, which is the like that part that proven, right? So I fucking hate you, right? That we got to that part. We've already been through this. I pissed away all my billions of dollars on a lot of shit, so I'm just broke like the rest of you. Got reset. Fuck. You do because you enjoy when you're doing it,
because you enjoy making people happy, which in turn makes the world a better place. Like, if the whole picture doesn't tie together, the pressure of it is too much to handle for a lot of people. And look at, like, you get these great leaders like, you know, like Robin Williams, and then they end their life because, like, fuck, you don't understand that type of pressure. So, and then you think, oh, whoa, they're just nut jobs. Well, of course they're fucking nut jobs. Like, I got a certification. I'm the nuttiest job. Like, the nuttiest. Like, totally. I have a fucking certification. Talk about that later. If you want a certification, if you're into that shit. So, smart ones trying to prove your point over these people. When are you gonna get this robot programmed properly? Because it seems to be causing a world problem. Well, this is fucked. This video's a little bit fucked, so I don't want that. I need to set up and learn what I'm doing, and I'd like to make money off the things that I do. Is that something that sounds familiar to you? Kind of sick of doing the same shit. I am, and I don't want to do the same shit. I don't want to go back to the same stupid shit I was doing before. That's boring.
Bitcoin versus Candy Cash versus ApeCoin. Okay, those are the only ones with cool names. The rest of them, the nerds, this is what they did. Made up a bunch of names of shit that we can't understand, so we wouldn't be able to understand cryptocurrency. That's why those are the only 3 ones that are any good. Elon, don't know how to fucking say yours still. So Dogecoin is what we're calling it. Is the law firm that I opened, or that I'm running, is that being threatened right now? So a partner wants to come back. I like the tail, right, that I get, and it's like back to LA, right, with the gym when, like, I was like that little Yoshi. I'm a grumpy old man, though, back to that, because I'm in a lot of pain. Lucky you still have your membership. You almost got it fucking revoked for poking around last time. You know, we have this chance. It's like a clean slate. Let's do some new shit. Can you do it? I feel like I have to. This thing keeps turning off. It's irritating as shit. What makes you feel free? Just don't insult me again with shit amounts. Like, is it Ulrich or Ulrich? But he fucking owes me either way, right? Like, he's fucking on to billionaire. And fuck, he doesn't want to recognize anything, right? With this whole fucking situation, right? This thing is fucking stressing me out, right? So he owes me, right? And that's because of the witch thing that Sonny will cover his ass on that, which is an expensive fee, right? So now the nerds are up to speed on that we've been trying to teach you and help you out, right? Not all fucking girls are those creepers, and then we're trying to teach you like you're better than that, right? So I went soft, right? You lost Satan there, right? Nobody's believing in this anymore, right? My God, England, you're jumping on this bandwagon to support a bulldog and making that your icon. Oh, fuck. You guys didn't take this seriously when you had the knife. Right now, look at what happened. How you doing there, Willow, with the beatings? Because I'm guessing that's your fucking group. So, I guess you figured out that we hacked your game, and I work for the smartest people and richest in the whole entire world, and everybody's sick of this shit, so end it. The Jesus or the fucking Mary represents who you had the fucking head sex with and will lie to you, or lie for you, and if you do enough for them. right? And that's why everybody has to be mentally ill enough to pass through all of them, right? Both sides, men and women. You're understanding this fucking thing, right? You're not going to be taken advantage of just because a woman looks a certain way and then not fucking falling off for these fucking idiot men, right? Either that are making you feel like shit, and then like, and it's like you want to be them. No, I mean, be yourself, man. Like, you're better than that, right? But they like are intimidating. I like fuck, right? And I was the type to just not like that, like, but I didn't even realize what like, so I said that's the difference between a con artist and somebody with good intentions. I know, Dan, you want your fucking Oscar too. I know. That's all you guys care about. You gotta be full committed to being insane. That commitment I was willing to make full in, right? Totally nuts. Everybody's a little racist. Come on. Relax. And Russell, right? Fucking being in Brampton, right? Like, come on, right? I was born there too and can't look fucked here. We gotta step it up. What currency are you gonna use to pay your toll? You don't have any money, so what else you got? And I found out he was a con artist. But I didn't, it took me getting stronger to see it, and that's why I was mentally ill. With all the trauma and everything else. When your people are telling you can't talk, you can't say anything, you can't... No, man. People that love you, like, I want my daughter to talk, like, go to a counselor, do whatever if you need to talk about me. I'm not worried because I haven't done anything. And that's why, the truth, fuck, ask me anything you want. Anytime, I'll tell you everything. Oh my god, you guys are already coming at me with, like, those fucking churchy things with the incense crap, and you got the fucking robes on, you're doing the priest things. You're trying to cleanse the energies and stuff. It's too fucking late, people. This result. So go ahead and experiment away. Just pull out a result. Otherwise, you're not going to, the funding will be cut off, right? Research actually has to produce results. Lies don't like to be questioned. And I always tell the truth, even when I lie. Cheers, we're gonna have that wine, right? Because that rehab program, we killed it. The stupid AA, fuck those ones, right? We solved it, and this is a way more entertaining one. Told you I didn't have a drug problem, but I like to profit off those ones. So get more people on the drugs, please, because it makes me a very rich woman. Is it a Mexican rooster? I think so, right? I think it's a Mexican rooster coming over and start waking you up at 4. Is that a thing that they have to do something in Mexico? I'll just send one over and say it is. Are you in the challenge yet? Are you in the challenge yet? Challenge? You keep hearing challenge, challenge, challenge. You keep reading it, but you have no idea what's going on. But you just are like in awe of this gong show and you can't seem to turn away. It's like, you know you're watching something and you're like, I have no idea what the hell's going on. I just know that it's interesting and that's all I know. You like online trivia. That's fun. That's good. Then, hey, welcome. And that's why you get to see this video. If you want to get your next clue, this is where you give us your email and we will send you a video to get you officially started in the real challenge. Do you think you got what it takes? I don't know. I don't know if you do. Do you like prizes? Do people like prizes and money and stuff like that? I'm just